Hey guys, what up, what up, what up, what up? I'm going to prepare another tasty, juicy pork dish for you all. Yeah man, so here what? I have some pork chops right here, so you don't know them clean up and wash and guys, them thoroughly sort out, yeah. So I have over here, so with me, teaspoon of salt, bay leaf, I have some garlic cloves, and I also have some soy sauce. So guys, guess what I'm going to do now? I'm going to braise this pork. So I have a liter of water, or probably a little more, on the fire there. So guess what? We're going right over to it now to put these mixture in it. Yeah? So guys, crushing our garlic to make our braised solution. So yeah, we're going right over to the pot. Come along. So we're going to toss in our garlic. Yeah, right there. Toss in some salt as well. This is our bay leaf and pimento. We're going to toss that in. Just the same. Soy sauce. Booms and toss that in. Then we're going to mix well. Yep. So we're going to leave this to boil for 2 minutes or 5 minutes. 2 to 5 minutes. Then we're going to come back, remove it, let it cool, and you're going to see what I'm going to do with it. Alright, booms. So guys, while waiting on our brine solution to cool down, I am putting some score in the fat part of the pork. Yeah, so that it don't curl up. You know, you don't want it to curl up when we are frying it or grilling it. Well, I'm going to fry it. I'm not going to grill it. So basically, that's what I am doing. Putting some score in the fat part. So yes, guys, while the brine was cooling, I'll go ahead and put some score in my pork. Yeah, as you can see here. So what I'm going to do now, the brine finished cool. So I'm going to go ahead now and add this to my pork and leave it to sit on it until tomorrow. Yeah, you need to do that so that the purpose of adding the brine to the meat. So I am adding my brine to the pork. So the purpose of adding the brine to the pork, guys, is to make the meat tender, flavorful, and juicier. Yeah man, when you fry it or grill it. So yeah, I need it to cover the pork, and I'm going to let that sit on it. I'm going to put it away in my fridge until tomorrow. So you know this will go well juicy and flavorful. Yeah. After leaving my pork to brine overnight, guys, I'm going to remove it now. So this is it. Have a nice scent. I'm going to remove this and put it to drain. Yeah. So come along with me. So I'm removing my pork, guys. As I mentioned, I'm gonna leave this to drain. So I don't want to put it in a basin or a pan. I don't want it to drain back the water. So you notice I set my a certain way. I set it at an angle so the water is draining off the pork easily. This is smelling Very nice. So while my pork is draining, guys, I'm gonna go right ahead and make the sauce for the pork. So I'm using a teaspoon of salt, quarter teaspoon of black pepper, tablespoon of paprika, tablespoon of soy sauce, tablespoon of vegetable oil, quarter teaspoon of garlic powder, 1 tablespoon of vinegar. Yeah, and we're going to mix that up. Yeah, mix it well, mix everything together. Then we are going to check in with our pork and see if it is properly drained. If not, I'm going to pot dry it. Anyways, pot dry it, guys. So you have, when you season it with this season that I'm mixing, it's sitting it as well. Yeah? So we're going over to our pork now. Booms. So guys, use your paper towel to pot dry your meat, so that when you rub on your seasoning on it, the seasoning sit on it. So this is what we're doing now, guys. We're pot drying our meat. We want it to be dry, properly dry. Yeah? So after putting on the seasoning now, we're going to leave it to sit for half an hour. Yeah? Half an hour the most, or the least, I should say. Because you don't know, you can leave it for more time than that. It smells so good. Boom. So make sure to pot dry your meat properly. So yeah, I eat that, guys. So here we are now. We're going to go ahead now and we are going to apply our seasoning, our mix seasoning right here onto our pork. Yup. So guys, you don't know me now waste nothing, you know. So you don't know me have to wipe off my spoon. I want all of that seasoning on my pork. Yep. You could go ahead and brush it onto, you know, guys. You don't have to use your hand like what I am doing. You could go ahead and use a brush and apply it onto it. But to me, my hand is more effective. So, you know, prefer to use it. So I just go ahead and use it. I'm comfortable using it. You don't know, you have some special occasion where you call for the brush. Brush time, no hands, yeah? So we are finishing up our seasoning, we're finishing up applying our seasoning to the pork. And guys, you don't want to, this type of seasoning now, you don't want to throw the season on the meat. You know, when we are seasoning for olive meat and we just throw the season for our meat and thing, no. I want you to either use your brush to brush it on, you know, or use your hands. You know, rubbing that seasoning, those slit that you give the pork. Yeah. We're going to leave that for half hour, guys, and let it marinate. Yeah. So after half hour time now, stick around and stay with me. You're going to see what I'm going to do with it after half hour time. Yeah, man, don't go anywhere. You know me always want you guys to stay with me, you know. Alright? So after leaving our pork to marinate, guys, for half hour, you can go an hour, half hour to an hour. So I preheat my pot and I'm gonna go some booms, dashing in a tablespoon of vegetable oil. You don't want to use too much oil to the pot because the pork have the fat on it, so you don't know. We don't need a whole heap of oil, so we're going to toss that around, you know, just to get it evenly spread in the pot. And And you want to leave your stove on medium heat. And then we're going to apply our pork to get it nicely brown. You know, to achieve the color that we wanted. So guys, remember to season your pork on each side, not just one side. As you see, I demonstrate in the video. Both sides. Oh God, man, that seasoning that is sticking up. Oh Lord, So guys, our pork had finished. Not really fry, you just, you let it catch a nice color. This is the color that you want to achieve. Nice and brown. So we are going over to the pot now. And I'm going to put these back in the pot. You're going to see what I do, so stay with me. So come over to the pot with me. So yes guys, we're placing our pork back in the pot. The same pot that it has fried in. Yeah. And half cup of water. And I'm adding that to my pot. I'm gonna cover this and leave it to simmer. Then I'm gonna come back and check with it. Yes. So guys, I'm about to make my mango gravy. So I have some mango over here. Yeah. This in the cup, I'm going to puree it. I have lime juice. I have my turmeric. I'm gonna use some lime juice, and I have salt. So come over here guys, and I have some parsley to garnish my dish when I finish. So come with me over here. So I'm using some coconut milk. So I'm adding my mango puree to the pot. Look at that guys, thick and nice. Give them a view what's in the pot there. I'm adding a tablespoon of vegetable, chips of salt, lime juice. I'm going to stir. Mix that properly. Yeah, you want to mix in that properly. Tubes of turmeric. I'm going to go ahead now and add our ripe mangoes to the sauce that we are making. Yeah, this is nice guys. Give them a view of in the pot what is going on here. Yup. So we'll go some booms now and put some more coconut milk to that. Then we're going to cover and leave to simmer. So catch you back in a bit. Don't go anywhere. So we're checking in with our sauce guys. It's coming out lovely. Adding some crushed pepper. Chunks of crushed pepper. And we're going to add some parsley. Leave this to simmer. And then we're going to check back in with it. Yeah. So guys, pork is finished. Look at that. Nice and everything. Let me give you a close-up look on it. Yeah, give them a close-up. Juicy. Look at that. Juicy. succulent and juicy. I'm going to plate this now for you guys all to see. So booms. So guys, our sauce is ready. Our mango gravy sauce is ready. Smelling the nice. Look at that. Ooh, I'm smelling that coconut milk, guys. So I'm gonna plate this now for you all to see it. So stay with me, don't go anywhere. And I am going to garnish now, guys, using some parsley, finely chopped. So there you have it, guys. Our pork chops is finished, so I'm going to dive into it now. But guess what, I'm going to garnish it, and I'm going to put my mango gravy that I just made on it for you all to see. It tastes lovely, guys. So here I am now. So this is the nice. That's our gravy, guys. Oh, that's good.